Welcome to the Idalo's Arts and Art Studio. In this video I'm looking at some of the philosophical conjunctions between the artwork and the actual concepts, which might be termed philosophical, so coining this as a syncretic art practice. So then what is a syncretic art practice? An example is hollow wood. I've kept a whole lot of them. There's about 15 that I've left out of many pieces. The kind of environmental interaction between then and now, cracks emerge. So in some sense, there's a sort of personal notion of time, the flow of time, if you like. But on the other hand, it's just almost like a block. It's like nothing has really happened apart from, if you look at the pieces, they were pieces that were smooth, pieces of wood, and now they've got these cracks. So I could say that, it just emerged, because it's not that the individual's looking at the wood every day. It just happens and it appears, and eventually there seems to be a case where it is the case and it's not the case, or it was not the case and now it is the case. So how does this syncretic art sort of emerge out of that? Well, one of the methods I've been employing has been to place a resin. So I build up putty or something like that around those regions which have cracked, and then I pour in the resin, and they might be different colors, and that creates variable shapes. And that's then the random intentional aesthetic. It's random in the sense that, I had not really planned to put that particular piece on there, but it's an intentional in the sense that I intend to, in a way, create some sort of artwork, and in a way I also wanted to patch them up. So there was some intentionality going on there, but not direct intentional artistic practice where, I'm deciding it is symbolic of something. The intentional aspect tends then to disappear. So this is the argument. The intentional agency actually diffuses or evaporates back into the greater environment. That consciousness seems to be located within the brain. But if that's false, then it's depicted, or it could be, within the field in itself, which is the objective world. So that consciousness then is basically a fundamental property of the universe. If panpsychism is true, then concentrated in one area, and then eventually it dissipates slowly back into something which is not so subjective, and that's the environment.